recognize Ms. Radewagen for 5 minutes.
Talofa. Thank you, Chairman Allred and Ranking Member General Bergman, for holding this hearing. Thank you, of course, to the panel for your testimony. Dr. Brennan, what factors influence VA's decision-making about whether or not to pursue facility-focused partnerships with the private sector or with other government entities?
Ma'am, thank you for that question. First off, it's a valid requirement demand signal from the operational mission that's entered into our capital program request and decision model to determine what the requirements are. And then it's a matter of looking at what are all the potential options that are out there that can best meet that requirement, whether it be a major leasing or minor leasing program, our major construction, or these innovative partnerships. The genesis of the partnerships really is community-based and percolates up through our local directors at our facilities out there and through network directors like Mr. McDivitt. And then we can match the requirements and the potential options we have with all the authorities we have to deliver the best value solution based on a business case and what delivers the infrastructure to provide the care, benefits, and services in the most timely manner.
So, Dr. Brennan, other than the project already underway in Oklahoma, how many other potential chip-in pilot projects is VA considering currently, and where are those projects located? And I do have a follow-up question as well. Maybe I should ask that and you can crank it all in. Are there any other locations across country where VA is considering acquiring a facility similar to the one VA acquired in Garland? And is VA specifically looking for opportunities like that one? Why or why not?
Thanks for the question, Congresswoman. First, with the chip-in is we have started with a second partnership with a private group in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and that is in the early planning stages and underway. It's a much different project than the highly successful clinic project in Omaha. We have 3 remaining pilot authorizations that has been extended for 5 years through 2026. That there are some initial discussions in various communities and that have been introduced with the local VA leadership. Also in the secretary and his travels, he has received some inquiries from people who are interested in the program. That success in Omaha is really building some buzz and some momentum where we're starting to get people are more aware, reach out to that. We have not identified those agreements or partnerships for the 3 remaining yet, but we hope to do so within our extended authorization period. In regards to property transfers like the one in Garland, Texas, DHA recently put a request, Acting Under Secretary Dr. Lieberman, a request in Norman, Oklahoma that is a consideration is approved. That's in the early stages. And once again, to my earlier comments, this is to fill a gap. It's an older facility, but it's going to help the VA put the right care in the right place at the right time while we continue to develop our other long-term strategies and options.
Thanks, I'm running out of time. Dr. Latham, given what GAO has founded its work thus far regarding the joint VA-DOD facility in North Chicago, do you think that Congress and VA should consider establishing more joint VA-DOD facilities? Why or why not?
Thank you for the question. Well, we certainly reported many lessons learned from the Level Health Project. Of course, as we noted, this is an unprecedented integration, looking at having a single line of governance, also a single line of funding, and joint workforces. We, as you know, recommended that they do cost-effectiveness analysis, which they are still continuing to do. They have reports through 2021, and the departments have not come to a conclusion as to whether or not they would do the overall sort of success, could determine the success of this implementation. But I think we would sort of say it remains unclear whether or not this duplication of this effort is warranted. But certainly some lessons learned for moving forward in terms of the unprecedented nature of the arrangement.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield.